Well, this is Germ T Ripper, your dirty daddy, and doing a little talk because just trying to get my feelings out there. Still grieving over the loss over the passing of Stuart Gordon, one of my favorite directors. He's a horror movie director. He directed Reanimator, From Beyond, Stuck, Dolls, The Pit and the Pendulum, King of the Ants, all kinds of amazing films that never really got the recognition that they should have gotten. But any horror fan that's worth their weight in Mountain Dew, Code Red Mountain Dew, would know that he is a god. He is a master of horror, and he will be greatly missed. I'm still grieving, but the way that I deal with my grief is I will tell a joke or try and make a funny story or recall something funny that happened. So I'm going to talk about the 2 times I've met Stuart Gordon. The first time was at Fangoria Weekend of Horrors, and I believe it was in 2006. It was right around the time, it's either season 1 or season 2 of HBO's Master of Horrors. And they're all there, Mick Garris, Stuart Gordon, they're all walking around doing their thing, blah, blah, blah. Well, Stuart Gordon passes me once in the hallway, and I'm wearing these bondage pants that one leg is white plaid, the other leg is red plaid, it's covered in zippers. You know, they're really cool looking pants. And he looks down at me and he goes, "Wow, those are some really great looking pants." Oh, taken off guard. Whew. Wow, thank you, Mr. Gordon. I appreciate the compliment. Except in my twisty straw brain, Rube Goldberg type mind, I've interpreted this compliment as, those are some nice pants. They would look better on my hotel room floor. That's that type of thinking I have, especially when I've been drinking, because I was quite a drunk for many, many years. I drink and get creepy, and the day goes on. He passes me again, and he stops me again and goes, "Wow, those are some cool pants." Okay, once, maybe it's just a compliment. Twice, though, twice, he wants to get in my pants. I know this. I know that this daddy bear, this sexy horror, master of horror daddy bear, wants to get into yours truly, your faithful narrator, Germ T Ripper's pants. This is what's going to happen. So, I have my copy of Masters of Horror, Stuart Gordon's Dreams in the Witch House DVD with me to get signed. Because inside of the DVD, you have playing cards, like baseball cards. One has Stuart Gordon's face on it. The other one has the artwork from the cover of Dreams in the Witch House. I had Stuart Gordon sign this one. But while he's signing it, while I'm waiting, my horniness is building up, and he's signing it, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to let it go. And I said, "Mr. Gordon, I waited in line all this time to see you. I mean, I love your films, and I'm a big fan of your body of work, but I waited in this line mostly because I wanted to tell you, I think you're a really handsome guy. You're really sexy." He finishes signing my card, passes it over, gets up from the table, pushes in his chair, and leaves the room. I was like, oh shit, should I follow him? I think he wants me to follow him back up to his room, but there was too much of a crowd. I couldn't get through the crowd to do that. A little sobering up, and I'm like, no, he got up from the table because that was super creepy. From super creepy drunk horror fan. Oh, I feel a little bad about it, but it's a great story, and I wanted to share it with you. A few years later, at a movie side event, I'm not sure if it was a sci-fi spectacular or a massacre, if it was a 12-hour movie marathon or a 24-hour movie marathon, but he was one of the guests. And he just happened to be sitting about 3 rows in back of me. And I couldn't help myself. I was embarrassed from our last interaction. Like, ooh. But at the same time, he is a very handsome man. He was a very, very handsome man. I got a thing, if you're got a little belly and you got a little gray hair, oof, oof, oof. You know, Dirty Daddy can't ignore that shit. And hopefully he's forgotten about our last interaction. So I walk back 3 rows and I was like, Mr. Gordon, would you mind taking a picture with me? He kind of smirks a little. So I don't know if that smirk meant he recognized me. He smirks a little and he's like, yeah, no, I don't mind. And we take a picture together and I'm like, oh, things I want to do to this man. But I keep it inside this time. I don't say, I'm just like, thank you, Mr. Gordon. I'm a huge fan of your work and I really appreciate it. He just keeps smirking like, this son of a gun. I know what he wants. And I did. But it was amazing to meet Stuart Gordon, not once, but twice. And his body of work is amazing. If you're not familiar with his films, please check him out. All I can say is rest in peace, Stuart Gordon. This is a huge loss to the horror community, to the film community. We're a genius. It's your Dirty Daddy, Germ T Ripper, aka Rage, aka J-Lo, signing off, saying much love, peace, and